So the next product we're going to show you is our sliced breads. Again, soft, beautiful for sandwiches.
And also toast for breakfast clubs.
Yeah, but what else have you done, obviously, from a waste point of view?
Well, I'm really passionate about waste and being cost aware for our caterers, because everybody's watching the pennies, aren't they? So we're not in a position of throwing away bread. So what I've done, really simply, I've just turned the slices and the crusts and the ends of the loaf into simple breadcrumbs. So what we're going to do, and again, we said that we don't want to compromise on the quality of the dish or the flavour profile. So we've got the simple blitzed breadcrumbs. We're just going to add in some dried oregano, and not a high cost ingredient, but again, it just adds that level of flavour, and some dairy-free cheese. So just really simple and super quick. Again, our caterers within our education sector are really short on time. So that's our crumb. We have our frozen 57-gram portion chicken breasts, which are British and halal, so that ticks lots of boxes as well for our school caterers. And then all we're going to do, this is a real quick and easy hack, again, getting around the allergen-free piece. Most products and recipes like this chicken that you're going to coat in breadcrumbs, you always coat as a pané, so flour, egg and breadcrumb. So a great hack is a vegan free from mayo, works just as easy and it isn't as messy. Because you always end up with super messy fingers when you're panéing products. So we're just going to really simply coat the chicken fillet in the mayonnaise.
And that'll give it a really nice moistness and add some flavour as well.
And a little bit of a creamy texture to it as well.
I mean, because what I do find is when I'm now developing allergen-free recipes, it's about using all of the products as you go and checking everything, because there's lots of mayonnaises on the market and some of the plant-based ones still have mustard in, so you need to be really careful. But there are some that are free of the 14, so make sure you've got the right product. But that looks really lovely.
Right, so that's as simple as it gets, Lou. We're just going to use a spray oil, which allows you to coat the product in a little bit of oil.
Don't do that
because I have got messy hands.
Again, it comes back to that sort of contamination. This is completely controlled on a tray. We all know if you're doing gluten-free stuff, your fryer needs to be gluten-free.
Yeah.
So this means that, you know, you're putting it through the oven, you're keeping it separate, and there's no contamination from a fryer or any other bits of kit.
And also by cooking through the oven is that then we're keeping within school food standards as well, which is really important. So all we're just going to do is slice these up. And because this is for early years, this works particularly well if you've got some steamed vegetables, pasta, or some potatoes, but have a try. So like I say, we're not wanting to compromise on the flavour by adding the oregano and the cheese. It just has that extra level from the fantastic flavour of the bread.
I mean, it looks lovely.
I've got a great crunch on that, I can hear.
Great thing about this dish is because you're just using the bread as a crumb, those crumbs can be used across the menu for everybody. So it's about inclusivity, about keeping it really simple. The staff don't need to worry about separating those menus. Everybody has the same gluten-free crumb.
But it's also in the fact that if you use the standard bread, that recipe would look exactly the same. By using everything gluten-free, then we've got no confusion at the point of service for the wrong child to be served the wrong breaded chicken.
And that's what I find actually quite often is, you know, the chef can work really hard to make sure they've got the right allergens and they've covered the menus. But if your staff aren't trained across the board from the kitchen to the front of house, that's when mistakes can happen. So a great dish for everyone.
Lovely.
Fabulous, Zoe. Thank you.